track leveling, that's what this is all about, and how I made this little fella to help me in keeping the lateral side of the tracks level around the Garden G-scale railway.
Mind the gap.
When I first built my G-scale garden railway, I found very quickly that the lateral level was a very important part, an integral part in preventing unnecessary and unwanted derailments on the trains and the carriages, especially the longer ones when you set them up. So I spent hours on my knees running around the track, just putting a basic level on there to get lateral level within a tolerance that was workable and acceptable. And then I came up with an idea, because a solution I wanted to find, to use something that I could either just run around the track or I could attach to a loco. I found attaching it to a loco was better because you needed the weight of the loco onto the track, because whilst you can get a lateral level that's acceptable and workable in a tolerance, when weight goes onto it, especially with G-scale, the weight then will move the track and it will go out of a lateral level tolerance. So what I did was I got a piece of aluminium extrusion which I had in the workshop. I put it to a reasonable length, and this of course is parallel, machined parallel, so that worked perfectly for me. I used a couple of old bogey wheels, and these little stainless steel pieces here which are popped on, I just used out of my box that I had, which had various furniture items in, so you could get these virtually anywhere or make something up anyway. So then I used a coupler which helps me connect it to or couple it onto a loco, and I can either pull it or push it around the track. And this of course then has on top of that the little level, so I've got lateral and inclination level, and that's just using a hot glue onto it, and it's nice and firmly fixed. And you can see from this it's a very, very simple construction, and it really does work well, and it saves an awful lot of time, because you have to keep those levels, especially the lateral level, within a reasonable tolerance all of the time. And what I do is from time to time I just sort of run this around the track. I put it onto usually the green crocodile engine, which you can see here, and I just run that around the track and I just keep an eye on it. And if there's any areas that need to be adjusted or leveled off, I just do that by usually just shaking or shaking the track to level it into the aggregate, and the aggregate is always kept clean and washed. From time to time I take that out. So this is a really simple little device to help you in keeping that track, the lateral level, within a workable tolerance to prevent unnecessary and unwanted derailments. I hope it was useful.